just tell me, let's a quick recap. What is statistics, Laiba? What is statistics? What do we deal in statistics? We deal about
Representation of data.
excellent graphical representation of data, analyzing data, and everything is in statistics. In your curriculum, we are just studying graphical representation of data. Now tell me, which are the graphs that we use to represent the data?
Bar graph, histogram.
Yes, the first thing is bar graph, the second is histogram, the third is
Frequency polygon.
excellent histogram, and then it is a frequency polygon. Can you please define bar graph for me? What is a bar graph, Laiba?
It's representation of data.
Yes, it is representing data in the form of that. It's correct, beta. It's representing the data in form of
Columns.
bars, in form of bars. So it is called as bar graph, right? The representing data in form of bars. Very good. This is the definition of bar graphs. Okay, bar graph is representing the data in forms of bars. Okay, do you have continuous data in bar graphs?
Yes.
No, we do not have continuous data in bar graphs. No, the data is not continuous. For example, they are giving a gap in x-axis, right? Do you remember this?
Yes.
Yes, the data is not continuous in bar graph. Histograms and frequency polygon deals with the continuous class intervals. Correct or wrong?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, what more about bar graphs do you know, beta? On x-axis, what depicts on x-axis? What will it depict on x-axis? On x-axis, you have an equal spacing between the bars, right? The spacing should be equal. Okay. On y-axis, what do you depict? What do you denote on y-axis?
The values.
Excellent. The values of the variables. The variable names are written in the x-axis and values are written on the y-axis. Excellent. And what about the histogram? The bar graph is done. Let's just see the quick recap on histogram. Tell me, what is a histogram, beta? What is a histogram?
It is the representation of data in
Yes, in the form of bars.
class intervals.
Yes, excellent. It's same as bar graph, but the class intervals are continuous and there is no gap between the bars, right? That is a major difference. We have a continuous class intervals as well as there is no gap between the bars. So histogram deals with continuous class intervals. Okay, class intervals should be continuous. The first thing that you have to see in an histogram is class intervals, whichever is given, should be continuous, right? If they are discontinuous, what will you do, Laiba? If the class intervals are discontinuous, what will you do? There is a simple procedure. What will you do? Do you remember you did plus 0.5 and minus 0.5?
Yes.
Yes. When the class is discontinuous, then you have to do this, right? For example, if I would give you 2 to 5 and then 6 to 8. What is it, beta? Is it continuous or discontinuous class intervals that I've given you? Discontinuous, because 2 to 5 and it did not start from 5 again, correct? But there should be no spacing between the bars. To make it 6, to make it 5, what you are going to do, beta?
Add
yes, where will you add 0.5?
0.5.
Yes, excellent. Where will you add 0.5? Yes, here you'll add 0.5, here you'll subtract 0.5, or here you will subtract 0.5, here you'll add 0.5. Yes. What will you do? Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the first thing you see in the histogram. The second thing, what do you see, beta? What do you see in histogram? The second thing, whether the class intervals are varying or uniform. Whether the class intervals have uniform width or varying width, right, beta? If they have a varying width, what do we do? And if they have a uniform width, what do we do? Uniform width is as it is, right? You do not care about uniform width. If they have varying width, what you have to do, beta? You have to extract something, right? What do we extract? Length of the rectangle, correct?
Yes.
We write 2 extra columns to the table. One is the width of the class and then the Length of the rectangle. How do you find the length of the rectangle, beta? We have width of the class, and length of the rectangle. Two separate columns should be made, right?
Yes.
For the length of the rectangle, what do is you write the frequency over what? Over width, right? Over width multiplied by the class interval that they have taken, correct? For example, if the width is 20, if the frequency is 7, then it is 7 over 2, and class interval that is the least in all of it, the width that is least in all of it is taken as CI. Okay, we'll see that in the problems. It's just the general thing that I'm going to expect from you. Okay, next tell me, what is a frequency polygon, Laiba?
It is
Again,
of data and
yes,
frequency.
graphical representation of data in the form of a polygon. The frequencies are denoted in the form of a polygon. We will get a polygon, right? Polygon is nothing but a group of straight lines, right? Straight lines joined together to form some figure. Okay, they are joined together to form this figure, something like this. So it is called as a polygon. Okay, it is a frequency polygon, a polygon with the frequencies in it, which denote the frequencies in it. That's all. Okay, so then what do we have in frequency polygon, Laiba? What extra thing that you have in the frequency polygon? We had discussed two things in frequency polygon, right? The first thing is we can directly write a frequency polygon from a histogram. How will you write directly from a histogram? Is nothing but, how can you write directly from the histogram, beta? The bars that are already constructed, you just can point the middle point of each bar and then join it together to make a frequency polygon. That's all. The second procedure that we opted was, the main procedure is nothing but we have to find one thing. What is that, beta? Always we are going to find a thing that is called as class mark, which is equal to, what is the formula?
Plus lower limit by 2.
Excellent. Lower limit over 2. This is found out, and if this is found out, then you have to also find one before it, one after it, right? To denote on the x-axis, correct? One number before the first thing that is given, and one number after the last class interval that is given should be found out to denote it from the starting from x-axis, original x-axis. Okay, so this is all about the frequency polygon that if I discuss. This is a summary of entire chapter statistics. Okay, I'll just give you some problems for the test. We'll have only three problems for this test. One is the bar graph, one for the bar graph, one for the histogram, and one for the frequency polygon. Okay, are you ready for the test?
Yes.
Please keep only the rough book with you and just keep everything aside.
Okay.
Only the rough book with you, please.
Yeah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So we have a problem here. The problem number 1. Okay, you're going to draw this. You're going to draw this in your rough book, beta. Just write it as it is. Just 1. Write RHC instead of writing in whole. Just
draw this on a graph paper.
You want to draw it in the graph paper?
No, I'm asking you. You said me to draw it on the screen or paper.
Whichever will you find it easy, you can do it. You want to draw in a graph paper and show me for the exam or for this test, or you want to do it on the screen?
Frequency polygon, I'll do it on the graph paper.
Okay, no problem. Okay, there's 2 problems, you'll do it on the screen. Okay,
Yeah.
inshallah. Okay, beta, come on. Just write this column in your book. That's all. You can write everything in the short forms. I'll help you out while explaining.
Do I have to write the question?
Okay, you do not write the question. Just this table you have to write in your rough book. That's all. Just these thing. I'll tell you what these are during the class itself. RHC, you can write it just the short forms. NPC, I, CC, RC, OC. Just write this: 31.8, 25.4, 12.4, 4.3, 4.1, 22.0. Done. Done, Laiba?
No.
Okay, no problem. Okay, beta. You don't have to write everything in the everything here. What's given here? You don't write this. You just write the frequencies. Okay. Is it done? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll have this graph. Come on, beta. Mark it in the graph. Start marking. Bismillah.
Yeah.
Represent this information in the graph. The first thing you need to tell me, what will you write on the x-axis? What is it?
The
Causes, right? The causes that were mentioned on the x-axis. The variable names, right? Okay.
yes.
I'll write it down for you. Causes. Okay. And then here it will be fatality rate. In terms of percentage, okay? Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, mashallah, very good. So what will you represent on y-axis? What are the numbers that will represent on y-axis? So you have 31.8 as the highest number and 4 as the lowest number. Which will you start with, beta?
We'll start 20.
Okay, but we have a 4.3. I mean, I want you to tell me the scale on the y-axis. I'm telling you the scale on the y-axis.
5, 10, 15.
Okay, you want to write it as 5, 10, 15? That's great. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 is enough. It's more than enough. Okay, chalo. You can make the graphs. What should be taken care in the bar graphs, Laiba? That the first class should have a width, right? There should be some space between the first bar, right? It's very mandatory in the bar graph. And there should be a spacing between each of it and 1 unit spacing between each bars. This should be mandatory in a bar graph. Come on, beta, start representing it. First is 31.8. It's given here. If you have not written it right, it's given here.
Yeah.
This is nothing but reproductive health conditions, correct?
Yes.
Second is neuropsychiatric conditions. What does it stand for? 25.4. Excellent. Excellent. There should be a gap between each bars, right? Very good. And what about the third thing? 12.4. It is due to injuries. 12.4. Excellent. You should be writing the below this, right? All the variable names. Correct, Vita?
Yes.
RHC. You should remember to write it in your exams. Then cardiovascular conditions. Is it 4.3? Yes. Then respiratory conditions. Is it 4.1? Yes. Then what about the last other causes? That is 22. Do not forget to write the scale. Come on, tell me what is the scale here, beta. You do not have any scale in x-axis, right? Only the scale exists on y-axis. Scale
1 unit is equals to 5.
is equal to 5. What is this 5 in percentage, right? They'll give you what here? This percentage should be written here. So 1 unit is equal to 5%. This is your scale and this is done. So this is the bar graph for you. They have asked you extra question here. We can observe from this graph that what is the major cause for the death of the women is, which is a major in this beta? You just have to select the highest bar, RHC. Yes, reproductive health condition. And the next question they've asked you is which are the two factors that that causes this? Is you can tell any factors generally that you study in science. Okay, so this is done. Understood? Any doubts on these graphs? No, right? Okay, alhamdulillah. So we'll see a problem on histograms now. Okay. Let's take about discontinuous class intervals. Not this. Okay, this one bit. This one is for the histograms for you. This is a problem number 4, and you just have to write this and this table. This 2 columns, that's all. 118 to 126, 127 to 135. Please write all of these down. You have to create. Do you have to create one more column in this? Please tell me.
Yeah.
Do you have to create one more?
Continuous.
It is continuous. Is it? Do you know how is it continuous? Is it uniform or not?
It's not.
First thing, it is not continuous. Continuous का मतलब होता है the last one should be same as first one. It is not continuous.
Yeah.
Second thing that you have to check is the width of the class interval varying or uniform. Please check whether it is varying or uniform. 118 से 126 तक कितने numbers आएंगे? 156 minus 118. What is 126 minus 118, beta? It is 8. Check whether the width of this class is 8 and width of all of the class should be 8. If it's not, then it is varying class interval. Then you have to construct a 2 columns, correct? First, let's check whether it is 8 in all the cases. 127 plus 8. Is it? 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. It's 8 here. And 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. It's 8 here. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. It's 8 here. So it has no varying. It's uniform, okay?
Yeah.
So what is wrong here? Just the continuity is not here, correct?
Yeah.
So to bring continuity, what will you do, Laika? To bring continuity.
Subtract 0.5 and add 0.5.
Excellent. Please do it. Do it. Create a table. Create an extra table. Just do.
The picture of the tables.
Better.
Just send the pictures of the tables.
Do you want me to send the picture of this table?
I'm saying, should I send?
Yes. You have to send. Please create and write it in your book. And after writing, you are going to send me the picture. Okay. You have to create extra table with the continuous class interval. Come on, write it soon. On the lower limit, you are going to do minus 0.5, right? On the upper limit, you're going to do plus 0.5. This should be noted. Once you're done with the table, please let me know.
Yeah.
Are you done, Laiba?
Yes.
Yes. Write down the frequencies. 3, 5, 9, 12, 5, 4, 2,
Yeah.
8. I've written. Okay, alhamdulillah. I'll quickly send the snapshot to myself.
Okay. It's done for both the questions.
Yes. Okay. Can we go to the graph? Will you draw a graph for it now?
Yeah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Chalo. Bismillah. Excellent, beta. Anna, please draw this graph.
Okay.
So what data do we have here?
Huh? What did you say?
Yes, what data you'll write on the x-axis and y-axis, beta?
On the x-axis, I have to write the
Length of the leaves?
the length. Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Length of the
And
leaves
the
and
number
then
of leaves on y-axis.
excellent. Length and number of leaves. Okay, mashallah. So can you please tell me which one will you start with?
Huh?
On y-axis, what is the units that you will take? What will be the scale, beta?
1, 2, 3, 4.
You want to take 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I do not think we have 12 number of columns here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay, 11. We just have till 11, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll just do till 11. Okay, then what about this one, beta? X-axis.
We'll start with 117.5.
Do you want to? Yes, you have to start with 17.5. What you have to give? Can you please write the breakage here? How will you write the break? Just like a pulse format, right? 2 pulse signals you can write it. Okay, mashallah. So what about the first? After that, first thing that you'll write after that?
117.5.
Okay, let this be 117.5 and 17.5. What about the next thing?
6.5.
126.5, right? Then what is the next, beta? You have to tell me all.
135.5.
Excellent, 135.5. Next.
144.5.
144.5. Excellent.
153.5.
153.5. Yes.
162.5.
162.5.
171.5.
171.5.
Done.
180.5. Okay, we are done. Chalo. Please mark the histogram now. For 117.5 till 126.5, we have 3. No, it is wrong. Flava, it is wrong.
Done.
Where did I write 117.5? You have to start from there, okay? Yes, yes. Yes, you have to take a note on x-axis here because x-axis is very important here. It was not important in the bar graph, but here it is very important. We also have to consider the markings on the x-axis. So 117.5 goes to 3, right? Yes, excellent.
No, but we start after 1 unit, right?
No,
We
this
will
is no problem
follow
because we are giving a breakage. We can just give something like this. There's no problem in histogram if there is a breakage only. If there is no breakage, you have to start from 0. You know it, right? You know it well, right? Histograms always start from this point, correct? यहाँ से शुरू होते हैं histograms. This is because we have given a breakage. It doesn't count, beta. Okay? Make a note
Yes.
about it. Make a note about it. Excellent. Excellent. MashaAllah. Barakallahu fiki. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So the first question that they have given here is draw a histogram to represent the given data. It's already drawn, Alhamdulillah. Now tell me the scale here, beta. On x-axis and y-axis.
X-axis
1 unit equals to how many?
9.
Yeah, 9. Yes. What is it? 9 millimeter or something, right? I'll just check the question. What is it?
Yeah, millimeter.
Yes, it's millimeter. 9 millimeter. Okay. On y-axis, 1 unit is equal to
1.
1 leaf, right? We have to write it as this way. 1 leaf. Okay. The next question that they have asked here is there any other suitable graphical representation for the same data? Can you represent the same data in some other graphical representation?
Frequency polygon.
Yes, we can represent it as frequency polygon because histograms and frequency polygons are almost the same. Just what we can do is we just have to extract the midpoints of each bar and just create a frequency polygon. That's all. Correct, Vita?
Yes.
Okay. The next question is it correct to conclude that the maximum number of leaves is 153 millimeter long? Is it?
One.
The maximum number of leaves is 153 millimeter long. How can we conclude this, Vita? Is it 153 millimeter long?
No, it falls between 144.5 and 153, so it can be anything.
Yes, they lie between the length of 144.5 and 153.5. There can be anything. Yes, excellent, excellent. Okay, mashallah. So this is the question. This is the problem number 4 that you have done excellently. Barakallahu fiki, alhamdulillah. So I'll just give you a problem on the varying classes, okay? I want you to solve this problem. I'll just show you which problem. Okay, you do not have to draw a bar graph for this. You just have to show me the table for this, okay? Problem number 9. You just have to write a table for this now, okay? This is the question. This is quite easy question. But the first thing that you have to check in a histogram, this is a histogram based question, Vita. Come on, the first thing that you have to check in a histogram is what? What is it, Vita? First thing? Whether the class intervals are continuous or not. Is the class intervals continuous here? Yes. The second thing is width you have to see. Width is varying or
Varying.
varying or uniform. You have to check both of it. If uniform, then it's same as previous one. If varying, check whether it is varying. 1 to 4 kitna width hai? What is 4 minus 1? 3 width, right? 4 to 6, 2 width. Correct? Now please draw this, write the width of the class, write rest of it, show me the table. How will you draw for this? Only the table is enough for this. You do not have to draw the histogram. Come on, beta. Start doing it. Start it?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Which are the 2 more columns that you're going to create here? 2 extra columns.
Width of the class.
Excellent. Width of the class. The fourth column.
Length of rectangle.
Excellent. It is the length of the rectangle. Very good. Are you done with first 2 columns? Write first 2 columns down, please. Tomorrow, do you have a half day on Thursday?
No.
No? Okay. So Friday is a holiday for you. So when will you get a half day?
No, we don't get half day.
Okay, so it's a full classes every day. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I'll just test. Okay, beta. Are you done? No, just tell me the width. If you're done with width, just tell me what width did you write.
3,
Excellent.
2, 2,
Yes.
4, 8.
Yes, mashallah. Next, what you're going to write? Length of the rectangles, right? Yes. Beta. How will you find the length of the rectangles? Please tell me the formula. Frequency. This is the frequency, right? Frequency over width. Excellent. Into the class interval, least width, right? Into the least width. Which is the least width in this?
2.
Excellent. Now please draw the length of the rectangles. Please write all of the length of the rectangles. If you're done with the table, please send me the screenshot. Snapshot. When do you have the class test, beta? In school?
Next week.
Okay, next week. So these 2 chapters are for the class test?
Oh, that test you're asking. Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's not class test actually. It's an exam.
Okay.
Maths.
So how many chapters do you have for the maths?
These 2 only, statistics and quality.
Okay. Just can you please send me to the cell which chapters are done at school? Okay, which are all the
beginning of the year.
Yes, from the beginning of the year. You are going to have a final exams, right?
Yeah, that is I think in February.
Yeah, I know that. Just tell me what chapters are done at your school and what are remaining. Just take it down and send it to me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Not now. We can do it later. Please complete this test. Are you done with length of rectangles, beta?
Yeah, I'm done. Send me a picture.
Okay, please send me the picture. Just tell me what did you write for the length of the rectangles? Answers for it.
So, 4.
Yes.
30.
Excellent.
44.
Excellent.
8 and
yes.
1.
Okay, mashallah. Very good. So this is for the histogram. Okay, mashallah. So this is enough for the varying class. How will you create histogram? It's same as the previous one, okay? There's no changes in the histogram. It's same as the previous. So we will see a problem on frequency polygon now. So, okay. So you said you will draw the frequency polygon on your graph sheet, right? Right, Laiba?
Yes.
Okay, so we have problem number 7. So we have problem number 7 for you. What you have to check it first here, beta. In a frequency polygon, what you're going to check it first is the same thing that you checked in the histograms. What is it, beta?
If it's continuous.
Whether it is continuous or discontinuous. Just check whether it is continuous or not. It is not continuous. What will you draw now? You will make a extra column or extra column for writing the continuous class intervals. What is it now, beta? What you have to do with the upper class and with the lower class? Plus 0.5 or minus 0.5 with the lower class.
Yes.
Yes, please. Write it down in your book and please send me the snapshot. I'll just check the previous one that you had sent now. Okay, mashallah, excellent. So are you done, Laiba?
No.
You can just send me the snapshot when you're done. Okay, just tell me the table, what you have written on the table. Just a few numbers, the class intervals in the table, please. Is it 0.5? Is it starting from 0.5 or 1.5?
0.5.
Yes, excellent. Okay, then 0.5 to 6.5, right? Is it 6.5 or 5.5?
6.5.
Okay, mashallah. So are you done with those columns? Have you drawn those columns? Yes, yes. Now please send me the snapshot if you are if you have drawn these columns. It's just a simple, right? Only this is changing, nothing else, correct?
I'm actually drawing all of them together.
Okay, you're going to draw this graph in your book, in your graph book, right?
Yeah.
Okay, please. Are you done with this table? Are you done with this table?
No.
Okay, okay. You have to find something else also, right? What is that, beta? Do you remember for the frequency polygon what you have to find? Class marks, yes, mashallah. So write the entire table and send it to me.
So, Laiba, what's the progress? Where are you now?
Starting to frequency column.
Okay, mashallah. Team A, you're drawing the graph for the team A.
Yes.
Okay, mashallah. Very good. So, Laiba, what's the progress now?
I'm doing the
Is it team B now? Okay, mashallah. So, which are you currently doing? Which frequency you are currently representing, beta?
team B.
Team B, which frequency?
I'm doing this
The final?
sorry, what?
Is it final or marking? You're just marking the points yet.
I'm marking the points.
Okay, mashallah. Is it going difficult or is it easy?
No, it's easy. It's taking
It's easy
time.
actually. Just taking time because we have more frequencies, more number of class intervals here, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, you should not bring that. Okay, Laiba, can you tell me which topic did you find very difficult in previous chapters? The previous chapters that you have completed at school, can you tell me which chapters was difficult for you? Okay, you can just write that down for me, okay? You can just tell me and on the WhatsApp. But please don't forget to send me the curriculum that you have completed, the chapters that you have completed, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so where are you now? Right now, which graph are you representing?
Done almost.
You're almost done, mashallah, barakallahu fiki. No, don't do that. Okay. Can you please send a snapshot of your progress? Where are you right now?
I'm sending the picture.
Okay, okay, mashallah.
Bye.
Okay, Laiba, you have just forgotten to write the first and the last part. The points that have to be denoted at last, What is it, Laiba? Is it 65.5? Yes, right? Yes, you have to denote a point on the x-axis, exactly on the x-axis to make it a polygon, right? Did you write that now?
Yes, actually, in my school, they didn't teach this first and last point.
Okay, in school they didn't teach you this.
No.
Actually, the example problems that you have in the textbook shows you the points on the x-axis as well, and it
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
depicts the points. It should be depicted. Okay, to make it a frequency polygon. This is not a polygon actually. It is just the straight lines. It should be a bounded figure. Polygon is a bounded figure. Okay.
yeah.
So to make a bounded figure, you have to show the first and last line point. So where will you point it, beta? What did I say now? 60.5, 65.5, right?
No.
So which was the last point? Last point. Just tell me the class intervals. What is the class intervals here? 55 to 60 is 5, right? So last one is 60.5, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So 60.5 after 60.5, which is what is 60.5 plus 5? 65.5, right?
Yes.
So at 65.5, you have to mark a class interval there. You have to mark a point on the 65.5, okay? That's all.
Yes.
And one previous to this, 5 previous to this is it 5.5? Minus 5.5? This becomes 0.5, right? Minus 5. 0.5 minus 5 gives you minus 5.5. Okay. You have to mark a point there as well, okay? Now please send me the snapshot of the graph after doing this. After writing minus 5.5 and 65.5. You can just ask your teacher about this doubt. You can ask, okay? Just tell them that this is not represented. Why is it not represented? You can ask this doubt, okay? Okay, are you done with the graph now? Completed the graph? X-axis and y-axis are good. Team A pink, team B red.
And the
Excellent.
starting point put on 0, right?
No, we cannot put on 0. We have to put 5 intervals before, minus 5. Okay? It should be exact 5 width, right? 1 to 6 kitna width hai, 7 to 12 kitna width hai, 5 width hai. So it should be almost width 5, okay? So plus 5, जो भी point है आपके पास अब जहां से interval start होता है, it's 1, right? 0.5. 0.5 से पहले minus 5 अगर करोगे आप तो कितना मिलेगा? It will be minus 5.5. So that will be the interval
Yeah,
before.
but where does that come?
It comes before 0, beta. For example, okay, I'll just show you on the graph. अगर आप यहाँ पे नहीं है graph. Just a moment. Okay. If you're drawing this graph, there's a line here. यहाँ पे आएगा 5 minus 5.5. Okay. यहाँ पे अगर 0 आएगा तो यहाँ पे आएगा minus 5.5. Then something before that, correct? Okay. यहाँ से आप यहाँ मिलाओगे, and then the other graphs, and then the stuff, and then यहाँ पे point रहेगा. This is called as a frequency polygon. That's all, okay? So alhamdulillah, we are done with the class. You performed very well in this test, mashallah. Please send me the last graph as well, okay? So jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you please send me the snapshot of the final graph that you have drawn for the frequency polygon?
Actually not
Yes, beta?
team A because
Yes.
the ink of the pen finish of like for team A I did with a pink pen. So I'm
Yes,
just
yes.
going for team B and so.
I just cannot hear you properly. Can you please bring your microphone a bit in front of your mouth so that I can hear you well?
Actually, I drew team A with pink pen and the ink is finished. So I
Okay. Okay, no problem. No
drew
problem. That's fine. That's fine.
team
That's fine.
B and
This is excellent. This is excellent, mashallah. So both of this should go to 5.5. Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay, mashallah. No problem. Okay, barakallahu fiki. Alhamdulillah. So we are done with the class. We are almost time. Jazakumullahu khairan. Take care of yourself. Have a good day. Inshallah, we'll continue with the next chapter. We'll see which chapter we can start from tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Do not forget to send me the chapters that you have completed at school, okay?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.